sign on.
Welcome to another episode of Sign on the Pod. Today we got a special guest to the right of me, an auto mechanic, my guy Chris. What's the word, man? Appreciate you pulling up. You was on the clock today?
I was on the clock.
On the clock every day, bro. This guy, bro. It's crazy because like, how does it feel that like you feel like whenever people have a problem with their car, they got to come to you, including me.
I love it. I get a joy out of it.
Like,
when you fix a car, when the car's fixed, I get a joy out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like, you know, knowing that probably like you fix it, they good to go.
They're good to go.
You know, like it's crazy because like, are you considered an essential worker? Like, you should be.
I should be.
Especially in 2026. You literally need your car, like for the most part.
Man.
So it's like I always tell people, thank God my best friend's pops does cars because I don't know what I would do. This guy helped me out so much. Remember you took the rat off the whip?
Yep.
Yo,
The rat ate up the belt.
I had
Towed in from Brooklyn.
One night, one. You know what's crazy? This story right here. One time, I parked my car and I seen a garbage there because it was garbage night or whatever, and sanitation was gonna come get the garbage. I seen a garbage there, and I seen a rat run across. But I was like, you know, I was in Brooklyn at the time, so it was hard. Parking was hard to come by. So I was like, I don't care for like whatever. You got to park anywhere you can. So I just parked right in front of the garbage. Long and behold, that next morning I went in my car. Car was acting funny. Then it turned on fine. And then by the time I drove a few blocks, it just shut down. I was like, what's going on? Coming to find out, well, it didn't start. So I had to get it towed to his residence. And he looked at it when you got off work, right?
Yeah. I looked at it real quick when it was on the tow truck. So it was on the tow truck. I see the rat underneath hanging off the bottom of the car.
Then he sent me a picture of a rat dangling from a wire on my car. I was like, yo, what? I was like, that would have been crazy if that was the same rat I seen run across my feet when I parked it.
And in this business, when that happens to people, shops will try to get you. They'll sell you everything for something that simple. We change an alternator, a belt, and you was rolling again.
Just like that.
This business is crazy.
You like, yeah. Literally, no matter what happens to my car, I just call you or text you. Like, it's crazy. Like, literally, like once a month. So what I like to do on this podcast is throw out some facts, wherever it may be, according to the person on the show, whether, you know, just what you do or I think you're interested in or whatever you do, you know, for work. So the first fact I got is the first speeding ticket was in 1896. They was driving over 8 miles per hour in a 2 mile per hour lane. This is in England, bro. Imagine that. Like, you can't even press the gas, bro.
Wow.
And back then what they did was, if you drove a car in 1890s, someone had to be 60 feet away from the car to like direct traffic or to let people know a car is coming, which is crazy. Another fact is a modern car contains about 30,000 parts. That is insane.
That I agree.
30, like it's mad shit,
It's
right?
mad shit. It's mad shit.
Another fact, the average person spends 4 years of their life driving. That is really wild. Next one I got is the world. I'm gonna have you try to guess this one. The world's highest mileage car was a Volvo P1800. You ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah. Guess how many miles this car had on. That's how many miles this person had on that car.
I'm gonna say over 600,000.
3 million.
Yeah.
How is that possible, bro?
It had to be probably a diesel.
Bro. $3 billion. I'm crying about 120.
Probably had to be a diesel.
That's crazy. That's wild. And the last one I got is, let's see if you know this one too. The most stolen vehicle in the U.S. in 2025 last year were over 21,000 reported thefts. Guess what car it was?
Probably was a Hyundai.
Oh, which one?
I think the Elantra.
Yo, how do you know that, bro? How do you know? Yo,
They
that's
use a USB wire to start the engine.
what?
Yeah,
USB wire?
yeah. USB-C wire. You shift the column down, you stick a wire inside there and you turn it.
I dead ass thought you would have never guessed that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, obviously the easiest car now.
Right now, yeah. Right now.
Wow.
Most thefts happen because years ago you used to have to turn a key. Mm-hmm. Now you have a key fob.
Yeah.
So people leave their key fobs in the car. Instead of they leave it in their purse or whatever.
Yeah.
They get out, the car stays running. You don't need that. After the car's running, that's it.
Yeah. So
Right? So unless you shut it off electrically, the car stays running until you shut it off. So people take the car and they just drive, they don't shut it off. They keep putting gas in it and driving.
but how do you? We probably gonna tell people how to steal a car, but the USB, they start a car off that?
Yes. USB. Because where the starter wire is in the column, the USB fits perfect inside there and it will turn it. Even though it's a push to start, you have to break the column. It takes less than 3 minutes. You can YouTube it. How about that?
Wow. All right, if y'all got a Hyundai Elantra, lock y'all cars, bro. That's crazy. So, how did you get into becoming an auto mechanic? Or how old were you?
So, I wanted to work on cars. I like cars.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go to school for cars. So my father had a friend in Brooklyn that owned a shop. He owned the auto parts store and he owned a shop next door. So he talked to him and he was like, listen, can you get my son there? So I first started off pulling parts for cars, like sensors or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I started using the computer and they saw that, I was very interested in the computer.
How old was you around? About
I was
teenager?
Probably about in my 20s.
Okay.
Early 20s,
Yeah.
20, 21. So he was like, you know what? We're going to put you next door in the repair shop. And that's how we're going to get you started. You order the parts, that's how we're going to get you started. So I started off sweeping. And then sweeping and doing tires.
In the shop?
In the shop. But I wanted to learn. So every time I saw somebody doing something, I would ask them, yo, how you do this? And they would show me. And I would jump on the other side and try and do it so I could learn, And then I started off doing just brakes and tires.
Brakes and tires.
That's it.
Mastered that first.
Brakes and tires, just brakes and tires. And then I keep asking questions and, now you go further, the tune-ups and pulling, it's a lot. So I was just doing basic stuff. Mm-hmm. And I never think that I would be pulling out transmissions today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a big thing to pull out transmissions, especially the cars today. Mm-hmm. So I worked in Brooklyn for about 4 or 5 years, and then I came to Staten Island. I found a transmission shop, not knowing I was going there to do mechanic work. So I started off there. I'm doing fuel pumps and changing belts and tires.
What's a fuel pump?
Fuel pump is when you start the car. Mm-hmm. That's what turns the fuel. Spins to make the fuel come through the ignition.
Okay.
So I was doing that, and then one day the boss says, you got to pull this transmission out. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. He says, well, you got all the time in the world. Stop pulling it out. So I started taking my time and pulling it out. I was pissed off because I didn't know how to do it. Mm-hmm. So then the same car, it was a Ford Windstar. I'll never forget. It was a Ford Windstar. So then...
And this was obviously in the 90s.
Yeah, so I pull it out. It goes again. Another one comes in. You gotta pull another one out. I'm like, all right. Then I started mastering that. Then I started doing the vans and just going on. And then you just start mastering. After you do something continuously, it just comes like nothing.
Wow. How long was it until like from you went from brakes to from doing brakes and tires to the transmission?
Like after 4 years.
After 4 years, yeah.
So you're not only doing that. So as you start doing brakes and tires, now you have to get into diagnostics. So anybody could say, all right, you scan a car, right? All cars have computers. You scan them, and the car says, all right, this sensor's wrong. So the average person is going to go to the store, buy that sensor, you change it, and then you still have that sensor. Why? Because you didn't diagnose it right. You only went on the computer because that's what it said. Sometimes you get a call for a sensor, and it could be just a hose broken. But you just changed the sensor thinking you're saving money, and now you got to bring it to the shop for the shop to say, all right, you have a hose broken, but they're going to figure out a way also to make the money elsewhere.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So like, how do you, like, from when you first started to now, do you think technology helped you or it didn't really matter because you actually working on the car? Has technology
has changed tremendously.
Like with the work you do?
With the work I do, tremendously. Because years ago you didn't have, it was maybe 6 or 7 bolts. Tops 10, you pull a transmission out. Now, forget it. You pull half the car apart. You have a subframe. You got to take the axle out. You got to take the exhaust out. You got to take the whole cradle underneath. A lot of cars, everything's computerized.
Yeah.
Right? And even now, if you don't
have...
So
easy to diagnose a car now.
So they sell these OBD2 scanners. You can't do much with that. You need a good scanner. You got to spend a couple of $1,000 on it. You know,
a scanner to diagnose the car, to tell you what's wrong with it.
It'll read off every computer on the car, and you go from there.
Wow. That's crazy. So what is your, like, since you've seen probably, like you said, you like cars and you see so many cars coming in and out the shop, so many cars you work on individually. What's your favorite car ever? You gotta have one.
I love Toyotas. I love Lexus.
Toyota?
I'll tell anybody, any day, anytime. Only buy a Lexus or a Toyota. You can't sell.
What's your favorite car?
My favorite car is a Lexus. I always wanted a Lexus, and that's what I drive now.
Yes, sir. You definitely do. That's
always.
Crazy.
That's the best car you could have.
I remember you telling me, like, if you're going to get a luxury car, like, that's the car to get.
Yep.
A Lexus.
Don't worry about the Mercedes. Don't worry about the BMW. Get you a Lexus.
Wow.
It's going to give you the comfort. It's going to give you the speed, and it's going to be just like that, the Mercedes.
Wow. So, like, what's a typical day like for you when you're coming in the morning? I know it's probably something new every day.
So, where I'm at my shop, I'm like one of the senior guys there. It's only maybe about 5 of us. And my boss, like, puts a lot on me. He doesn't put it on me, but I think, like, the shop is mine, but it's not.
He trusts you with responsibility, yeah.
So I come in, I get everything going, and then I just go to work. You know, I start doing whatever I gotta do. I pull transmissions out, and I put transmissions in. Sometimes I'll have to do mechanical work. I'll have to do brakes, I'll have to do struts. I'm all over the place during the day.
And every day is something new, different car, different problem.
Different car, different problem.
Yeah. And, like, you take a break around a certain time, or it's just whenever?
I take a break. I usually try to take a break around 10:30, 11.
Damn, that's early. Well, you be getting in there like 8.
I get to work at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an early break.
Yeah.
Damn.
So take a break, and then come back to work, and then right after that is lunch, and then before you know, days fly these days. Fly.
Yeah, especially you. Like, cars always need to be worked on. That's one thing I always notice. No matter what shop I go through, there's always cars.
Always cars. There's millions. As soon as you get on the road, there's millions of cars all over the place.
Yeah.
Millions of cars.
And a lot of those is going to need work. So what would you say is the biggest misconception people have about, like, auto mechanics or what you do? Like, something that people think, like, a misconception.
Anybody could, like, today's world, everybody wants to go on YouTube and fix a car. There's millions of shops. Millions of shops all 2 to 5 boroughs, you see people fixing cars. You got mobile mechanics. Everybody's a mechanic, right? But you have to be able to trust them.
Yeah.
Because I could tell you, if I want, I could make money.
I was gonna get into that later. Yeah.
I can't. I'm not that person. That's what I come to. I'm not that person. You know. So, and I'm a person like if I see you're stuck, I got you. I'm gonna figure a way how to get you going somehow. Even if it's not me, I'll make phone calls. But I'm that person who will get you going again.
Yeah.
You know. But
Definitely are.
there's a very big, you know, and that's why people say, "Oh, mechanics are rip-offs," because this is what shops do to keep their lights on.
Yeah.
You know.
But, you know, to your point, a misconception is not every mechanic's like that. You know?
Listen, you go to the dealer,
Yeah.
it's like going to the dealer. The dealer rate is almost $300,
Yeah.
right? So that's before they fix your car.
Yeah.
So if you go there and they check your car out for 1 hour and it don't take an hour, you got to pay them $300 if you don't want to fix it there.
Yeah.
Is that right to you as a customer?
No, but you need your car.
You need your car. So what happens? You got to pay the money.
Yep.
Right? And then they finagle all these. It's a funny business. It's a
Yeah.
very funny business. But there's money to be made in that business.
Definitely is.
Everybody needs their car.
Yep. To go.
You know, you need your car. Inspection. A car, I learned, like, when you do a state inspection, you could fail any car for something. There's always something wrong with a car, and you're in the guidelines to fail them.
Yeah. There's always something. Wow.
You're
that's
in the
crazy.
guidelines to fail a car for inspection. If your brake hose is frail, bent, you could fail them. You don't know that. You're looking at a brake hose, no.
So it's basically off that the mechanic's discretion.
It's in the papers. When,
Yeah.
You know, when you take your inspection license, you read it. You can fail a car for it.
Wow.
It's a very, you know.
That makes sense though, because it could be anything. Your trunk open 2 seconds slower. You got, you know, just any little thing is probably on there. Little shit like that. That's crazy.
Turn signal bulb out, a license plate light out. You fail an inspection.
Just like
for
that.
it.
When you fail an inspection, like you got to wait a certain time to get another one.
No, you can fix it right then and
Right
there.
then and there?
Yeah,
And then-
that's how the shop makes money. If you don't fix it with that shop,
So you
take it
could
to-
really
right.
go crazy.
Right.
3 cars come in here, every other car, I could just say something's wrong. And they be like, can you fix that?
You're legit. It's legit wrong.
Yeah, it's legit
in the
wrong.
guidelines.
It is.
For inspection.
Yeah.
You're legit wrong.
Yeah.
And your wiper blades, it has to clean the first wipe. If it doesn't clean on the first
What?
wipe, you
What?
fail inspection. I'm telling you.
Clean the first wipe is
Yes.
crazy because if you got bird shit on there, you're not cleaning the first wipe.
Well, you know, you got a decent wipe.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a lot of things, you know, people don't know about inspections.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might seem stupid to you, but you need it.
Yeah, you do.
You get stopped for a taillight out, so
Yeah.
or a license plate bulb, they could stop you.
Yeah, no. That,
So
they
you
definitely
need it
can.
for inspection.
Yeah. Wow. So what's the most annoying jobs that you do when you're working on a car? Like, what's the most annoying one to you? It could be something so small, like, oh, big, it don't matter. Like
I don't like to pull engines out.
pull engines out.
I don't like to pull engines out.
Shit, I wouldn't either. Them shit's heavy.
Nah, it's on the opposite side of the transmission.
Okay.
So you have the transmission bolts to the engine, right? I take the transmission part out. The engine stays in the car.
Engines never come out the car?
Not when I pull the transmission, no.
Okay.
Stays in there. So the engine has all the wiring, all the different stuff on there. You know, so that part of the car I don't want to touch. I don't want to be involved with. I could do it.
Yeah. It's just annoying to.
To do an engine or timing belt or timing chain, I don't want to do it.
That shit is annoying.
It's very annoying. I'm not doing it. As a matter of fact, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I passed that.
Oh, that's funny. I always thought the engine was heavy. Like,
It is heavy.
Is a transmission heavier?
Transmissions are heavy too.
I'm so ignorant. Like, it's crazy. You would think I
Takes
know
like-
so much about.
So now I ask for help. Years ago I would try to pick it up by myself, you know. Even the 4x4s, it's called a transfer case. I used to pick them up by myself, put them in. Not now. I'm not doing that now, you know.
So what's the most common jobs that you do?
So I work in a transmission shop. So majority of people come in with transmission problems. But not all the time it's a transmission problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might be driving and you're like, wow, my car ain't shifting. I hear, you know, we test drive it and it's a wheel bearing. Change the wheel bearing and you have to be able to understand the car.
Is that mostly what it is?
No.
No. Most of the time it's the transmission.
It's the transmission, yeah. But some people, you know, oh, my car's, the transmission's making this noise, it's not shifting. But from experience, we drive the car first and we could tell right away.
Yeah.
If it's a transmission or if it's a mechanical problem, engine problem. You know, so before we say yes, it's a transmission problem, you know, we diagnose it.
Yeah. Wow.
I work in a shop where we get everything. I get new cars, we get old cars, and it's like really nothing like crazy about it. It's like the old cars. People save them. You know, they want to make sure nothing leaks.
Yeah.
But as the years go on, parts are harder to get for it. Gaskets and seals, it doesn't sit right. You put it on, then 2 days later again, they come, yo, it's still leaking. Now you got a headache.
Yeah.
You know, and then you put stuff on it, they take it again, they drive out, they come back a week again, it's still leaking. Now, you know, now you're caught up with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Was there ever like a car so messed up, like, nah, this is crazy? Like,
I've seen a lot of them where they come in and I'm like, this person's really fixing this car? We wait like 3-4 days and next thing my boss is like, yeah, you gotta we're pulling the transmission. I said, we're doing what? They're fixing this?
do y'all have any safety protocols at the shop or like things you got to be careful about while you working on a
you
car?
always got to be careful. We use a torch. You got to be careful when using the torch. You know, your eyes. I've had, you know, incidents with my eyes, you know, so
Do you wear
yourself.
Do you wear the pull down metal thing? Like,
no,
you just go.
I put like now I put glasses on. Or
Yeah.
I try to put dark glasses when I use a torch. I try to protect myself.
Yeah.
Because 2 times I had my eyes drilled out. So
From work?
yeah,
What?
had metal in my eye.
Oh, so when you it's like the metal chips
So-
in there?
You're using a torch and it sparks.
Yeah.
The metal from the exhaust, when you're using a torch, it just shoots off metal. So the metal fell in my eye. So when stuff falls in your eye, what do we do? First thing you do, you rub it.
Yeah.
So I rub it. And now I'm running the water, and then it didn't work. So I had to go.
You couldn't see? Or
Nah,
it
you
was
could
just
see.
annoying. It was just.
It's just scratching. And then I went to the eye doctor, put you in the machine, and they said, well, you pushed it in. So they said, we got to use this machine. It's like a drill. They drop Novocaine in your eye, and they go inside and they take out whatever, it scratches up your eye.
Wow. And then you wore glasses ever since then?
Well, now, yeah, I try to wear glasses.
Yeah.
And using the torch, the metal spray. It touches your skin, leaves marks on your skin, burn you. You always got to be careful. You're getting cut, sliced.
What about when the
part
car
is yourself? You be safety. If you wear jewelry, you tuck it in. I don't wear no watch, no ring when I'm working. I don't wear my watch, my ring, none of that.
Caught or something.
Nothing, never.
Yeah.
I'll never wear that. Nah.
And a lot of times I see cars hemmed up. You got to be careful for that too, obviously. When you working under a car, like I seen crazy.
Yeah, you got to set, the main thing when you set up a car, you set it up for your life, your safety.
Yeah.
So when you set it up, you have points under the car where to set the car up. And you check it, make sure the car rocks safely before you send it up. If you're not comfortable, you bring it back down.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might not set it right, and as you're going up, you hear noise, you jump, but
When you go, when I go under there, I got
as you say that, there's people that come in, they deliver parts, or they bring in our laundry in. They will never walk under a lift.
I wouldn't.
Meanwhile, I do it every day. I sit on the lift every day.
Wow. When you under there, you not scared like anything under the metals coming out? A freaking rat, whatever.
We have that too. Person pull in, oh, there's something in my car, it smells, we don't know what it is. I would bring it in, and the car had the underbody carriage. And I call my coworker, I said, yo, we got to get this, then you smell it. It smells like death. So I tell my coworker, yo, we got to get this out, and we drop the plastic, and then you see the big rat fall out, and we catch it in a box.
Oh, it's alive still?
I don't know, I ran.
I don't know, I ran. Oh my God, bro. I would be, I
don't
can't
mess
even,
with those things.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Once I got that smell, all right, somebody else got to work on that. That's crazy.
Let me tell you, people are filthy, disgusting.
Yeah.
People live in their cars.
Yeah.
And you get skeeved.
Yeah.
You get skeeved from that, you know?
That, yeah. We gonna talk about that later too. That's crazy. So what's the, like, it probably when you first started or whenever, like, if you can remember, what's like one of the mistakes, like a biggest mistake you made on a car? I know you had to have one. Nobody's perfect.
No, of course not. When I first started, the first week I started working where I'm at now, we have these pins on the side of the lift, and it would just happened to be my boss's friend. And he got a brand new Jeep. And I didn't put the tire underneath the car. I put it right where the pins are, and I bring the lift down and blow the tire out.
Oh, wait, that's crazy.
I popped the tire.
And that was your boss's friend.
Boss's friend.
Wow.
I was embarrassed. My first week working, I said, whatever it is, I said, just take it out of my pay. And you know what he said? We all make mistakes. Don't worry about it.
Wow, that's a good man. You were still in Brooklyn at the time? Or
No, this is out
on
here.
Staten Island?
Staten Island.
Wow.
He said, we all make mistakes.
That's
Don't
a
worry
good
about
man
it.
right there.
I was mortified. I'm like, I'm not even just working here, and I can't even get a pay. I didn't get my paycheck. I said, take the money. You know, and they said, don't worry about it. And now, you'll never see me put a tire next to the road. Anytime that's going under the car.
Oh, wow.
You learn. When you're doing stuff, you learn from your mistakes here.
You know, to check those all the time, whatever the mistakes you
learn from your mistakes.
That would the first week or two you worked there, you popped the boss's friend's tire. Your boss is crazy for trusting you on week one, though. That's crazy. So would you rather work on a car in 100 degree weather or 2 degrees?
So when it's cold, it doesn't matter. Honestly,
you gotta pick one.
I focus.
Yeah.
I put a blockage out. I focus because I can work in the cold and I can work in the heat.
But what's most brutal for you? Like freezing
the cold,
or hot?
The freezing, because you need your hands. And fuel make your hands, like I wear gloves. So the fuel, once the fuel hit the rubber gloves, it makes it even colder where you throw the gloves off. Because your hands going like it bites you. The cold weather bites you.
I would think you warming up, but you're not really moving. You're in one spot working on something, so you're not moving.
No.
So
this is outside.
Yeah, this is outside. Wow.
Not inside the shop. You know, it's still cold, but when it's hot, you just move slower. You know? So you learn to like not focus on the weather.
Yeah.
Because if you focus on the weather, you ain't gonna fix nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like with anything, you know, you focus on the conditions. You know, you gotta lock in.
We always try to say, you know what? It's like you try to say, yo, fix your car now before it gets too cold. Fix your car now before it gets too hot.
You do be telling
They don't
that.
do it, and then they wait till the coldest day to say, oh man, my car broke down.
Yeah.
Right? So now you gotta make it happen now. You know?
What would you say is a common mistake a car owner makes, like, when it comes to a vehicle?
Lack of oil changes.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. A car will go forever. If you stay constant with oil change, your car will go forever. And monitor, like if you have a oil leak or Those two things, the antifreeze keeps the engine from burning up, and oil keeps the engine from seizing. So you monitor those two things, you should be good for a long time with a car.
Wow. So get your oil changes. That's the number one thing.
Oil change.
Whenever you hit that date or that mileage mark that they put on the left side, top left of your window, make sure you go and get that. What's the most important maintenance item that people ignore? There got to be a part that's very important that people sleep on.
They try to push this on you, now they make cabin filters, but that's like clean air for you to breathe.
Are you talking about when you get an oil change and they ask you?
They ask you, you need your cabin cabin filter change. So you're like, how much is it? They're like, $40, $50, and you're like, for a filter?
What it really should be like 15.
Right, exactly. But this is what they charge. And then they tell you to change it, you got to pay $25, $30 to put it in. So one little filter now, you're paying $75. But you need it. They purposely put that there to make money on you.
Mm-hmm. They pull it out.
The manufacturer company.
Oh,
when they built the car, they purposely put that filter there for people to make money.
So they can see
all the stuff from the dash, it falls inside there, the debris, and then you turn on your fans and you're breathing the shit in. So
people don't know what he's talking about. So when you get an oil change and they come and they pull that filter out and they're like, look, it's filthy. You need it fixed. Do we really need that fixed?
You should change it.
Wow, okay.
Because you're breathing it in. You're breathing
when I turn the AC on, I'm breathing that in.
You're breathing that in, yeah.
Oh, wow. I just told dude no last week, too.
You're breathing it in.
All right. I got to lock in. That's crazy. Are bills high because of the parts or the labor?
So years ago, parts used to be cheap. Mm-hmm. You could get brakes for under $100. Mm-hmm. Not now. Now they make these spark plugs. You used to have cheap spark plugs. Now they have these things called Iridium spark plugs. One spark plug could cost you $50, $60, $70, $80 for one plug. You have a 4-cylinder. You got to spend $60 4 times for plugs. So again, everything is going up in parts, and then labor time. Everybody wants to make money. Mm-hmm. Everything is about time. So if you're doing something every day, they're going to go by book time, not what the mechanic could do. That's the thing about a business. So I could do brakes. I'm not going to lie to you. I could do front brakes, rotors, 20 minutes tops. Mm-hmm. I'm not bullshitting. I could do brakes quick. I could do a tune-up. I've been doing it so long. They paying for that
hour, though, in the shop.
You got to pay for the hour.
Yeah.
Right? So you're talking shops right now at $145 an hour. That's just labor.
What was it in the 90s?
90s, it was $50, $40, $60.
That's crazy.
As the time goes on, they tack on. Everything gets tacked on.
So it's really both the parts and the labor.
The parts. The parts keep going up because now it's demand, because you have so many of these cars that take the same parts, and it just goes on from there.
Yeah. Wow. So how do you handle people upset, or they're like, yo, Chris, like it costs this much, or how do you deal with that?
So I have people will say, oh, you can fix my car on the side. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So it's gonna cost you this amount. Mm-hmm. Yo, come on, bro, you can't help me. I say, I'll tell you what. Take your car to the shop, let them give you the price, and then call me when you're done. It's that simple. Mm-hmm. And then guess what? All right, I'll fix it. Yeah. Because sometimes the shop is charging you too for nuts and bolts, a spray.
Yeah.
The
miscellaneous.
Yeah, they charge you. It used to be $2, now it's $5 for nuts, bolts, some kind of spray, some kind of bullshit is at the bottom, and you pay it.
Yeah,
you don't look at it. They say, okay, your bill's gonna be $600 plus tax. What do? You look at it. Okay, I did brakes this. Okay, I used a little spray. Okay, and you sign off. You run your credit card, right? Not knowing what they use. You need shop. Everybody needs supplies to fix a car,
That's true.
but you're paying for it. So you paying for it, right? It's already paid for. The next guy, he gonna pay for it, but you already paid for it. So this is how people make money. Mm-hmm. You understand? Wow. It's
and it's crazy because people don't understand that. First of all, you don't know how to do it, so you should be just paying off rip because you don't know how to do it. Your car gotta get fixed. You have to go to work, do your errands. So and the dealership is taxing. Why? Like it don't matter if you're $5 less than the dealership. You know what I'm saying?
People don't see it.
People don't understand.
People don't see it that way.
Like, and also
they think you're robbing them. But this is the funny part. You have people. You tell them, "I go to the shop," and the shop. You tell them, "I give me $150." The shop say, "I give me $250." Guess what they're doing? They're paying the shop $250, and then they have a problem. Oh, I should have just came to you. You was gonna charge me $150. Go back to the shop. Those are the type of people I run from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I won't touch your car no more.
Yeah. And not only that, people got to put it into perspective. You're not the only one asking them that got car troubles. Like, I'm coming to you. Nando's coming to you. Your son's coming to you. So, like, people got to understand this is, you're putting time in to do this. You know what I'm saying? After work, and they want you to do this on the side and don't understand.
I used to do it a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to do it every single
There'll
day.
be somebody, you go to the park, like, oh, yeah, you work a car. Oh, can you look at this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word of mouth that people would call me. Just word of mouth. And I'm doing side work like crazy.
Yeah. Like,
Sit down, I turn it down. I don't do it no more.
Yeah. I understand that.
I teach people.
It could be annoying.
I can teach people now.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it no more. I'm at a point where I can teach somebody to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody that's upcoming and saying they want to become a mechanic, I could teach them.
Yeah.
They want it.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything, I started from the bottom. I had no tools. I started with a little box with Mickey Mouse tools. They make cheap tools, they make medium tools, and then they make good tools. So when I first started, I buy cheap tools.
There was no Amazon. Where do you get the cheap tools from?
So you got the tool guy that come every week.
That coming by the shop?
He comes by the shop every week. And you get the tool, and every week you either tell him, listen, I give you $20, $50, you got to pay off the tool. So you buy a socket set, right? I could go to anywhere and buy a socket set. You put it on a car, you're doing this daily, you put it on a car, the socket break. So I wasted my money. So now you got to spend money, everything, and it's like with a car also. You have good parts, you have inexpensive parts, and you have the best parts, like OEM, right? So how you spend your money is what you're gonna spend is what you're gonna get.
Wow. That makes sense though.
It's like sneakers, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you want to go get a nice pair of sneakers, you're gonna spend the money for it.
Yeah.
Right? Or you go buy a little $20 sneakers and your feet hurt.
And they rip easy when you do after
just like a car.
After 3 sprints.
It's just like a car. You buy cheap tires, you're gonna get a cheap tire result.
They're gonna wear out fast.
They wear out fast, right?
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. What would you say is the least, like what car wouldn't you recommend to buy? Or a car that you see all the time, you're like, this coming in the shop again? There gotta be a car.
Right now is the Ford Transits.
I don't even, a Ford Transit, that's a SUV, a car, pickup?
It's like people that do construction work and stuff like that. It's like the little,
they can sometimes be looked at cop cars sometimes.
Right.
Those
the van looking.
Yeah. Don't buy one of those?
No, hell no. Well, if you're doing construction, don't buy it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you'll be surprised. I would do a lot of dealer work. The Silverados.
Okay. The trucks.
Transmission problems early. The Traverse, transmission problems. Jeep Grand Cherokee, transmission problems.
And I heard those always fail the freaking safety test every year. The Jeeps. Jeeps are no good.
Yep. Just GM itself.
That's it. GM, it's over.
GM. But they're pushing it on the American people to buy GM. Not knowing.
General Motors, that's what it is?
General
Don't
Motors.
buy General Motors.
GMC,
Don't buy those.
Chevys. But, I don't want to knock.
Yeah, who cares?
Listen,
Nobody-
I'm doing this a long time and I know.
Yeah, you know.
So.
Listen, all they know is
They look good.
Yeah.
You get in them, you drive them, it's brand new.
They do. What about a Jeep Wrangler? I love those.
No, I wouldn't suggest it.
Always one
problem.
of those.
The engine oil leaks. So those cars used to have an oil filter.
Okay.
They don't have an oil filter no more. They went from a straight 6 to some bullshit 3.6. Right? So this is what happened with cars. When they made engines years ago, and the car lasted too long, they stopped making that engine.
What?
Yeah, like I told you, I like Toyotas, right? So the Toyota 3.0 engine, it's a V6. It was strong. It lasted. Keep lasting. 3.0 was lasting, outlasting. They stopped making 3.0. They turned it to, what is it now? 2.5 or 2.4 turbo. Everything, they switch it. Instead of having a 6-cylinder, they bring it to a 4-cylinder, they give you turbo. For what? Because it outlasted time. People would stay in the car too long instead of buying a new car.
So now, obviously, they want to make money.
When
so
when the manufacturer sees that their car is not selling, why? Because the person's in the car too long. This is what happens.
Wow, that's crazy. So, what car would you recommend people buy?
I can't recommend it. Everybody has their own taste with cars.
Yeah, but as far as what cars don't you see in the shop?
I don't see a lot of Toyotas.
Or
I don't see a lot of
people
Toyotas.
ask you to fix.
Huh?
Toyotas, you don't see.
No, I don't see a lot. Listen, all cars are going to give problems.
Of course, yeah.
Right? Every car is going to give you a problem. Even the Toyota, the Lexus, the Mercedes. Mercedes is the best car, brand new. 3 years, lease it. After the 3rd year, give it back. Because it's going to leak. You're going to have front end problems, which is very expensive. My thing is, when you get a car, if you can't afford to buy tires for it, don't buy the car. Right? Because certain cars, you don't put premium gas, your car's not going to run right.
So, for I don't know, someone middle class, what car would you recommend? Like Honda, Toyota.
Like
obviously.
years are going by with these cars.
Things
change. Right? So anything new is good.
Yeah. Especially
Now it's what your financial situation is. Anything is good. If you lease, anything is good. After the 3 years. So as soon as the 3 years is up, you got to put tires, you got to do brakes, you got to do shocks, you got to do struts. So if you're in a situation to where you could say, you know what, 3 years up, all right, I'll put another $2,000 down, I'll go into another lease, it charge me another extra $50 to $100.
That makes sense. Yeah, like you said, every new car is good for only a certain amount of time. But Toyotas is good.
I love Toyotas. I'll tell you that.
And and if you go luxury, it's Lexus. If you go luxury,
I swear by it.
Wow.
I swear by it. I told every and anybody, you want a good car, get you a Lexus. It's gonna give you comfort.
If you go luxury, get a Lexus.
Comfort, and it's gonna give you
durability.
Yes.
So what's a myth that people believe about cars that's not true? Like this premium gas versus regular gas. What does premium gas do? Do you really need premium gas if your car takes that?
Yes.
Well, why?
Because your car will run funny if you don't put it in. You'll mess up the spark plugs. You have to use that gas.
If you have
it will give your engine a knock. It will make the hydraulics, whatever hydraulics is in the engine, you'll hear it tapping.
So what cars take premium, more of the luxury
Audis.
cars? Yeah.
The German cars.
And you can't put regular gas in them at all.
No.
This shit
It's
will
gonna
start.
knock, and it's gonna misfire. It's gonna give you a headache.
Now, what if I put premium gas in a Honda Civic?
You're good. You'll be surprised what it does. It'll last longer.
Surprised what it does. It's gonna fly.
No, it's not gonna fly,
like
but
that?
it's gonna last longer.
Okay.
Instead of regular fuel, it's gonna burn different than regular fuel. You know, whatever. I don't know what they put in the fuel for. You know, you got regular, medium, and premium, but you use the premium. It does do a difference. What? I have no clue. It does do a difference.
It does do a difference.
Yes.
And unleaded.
Yes. Then the regular gas, the regular gas will just burn out.
That's crazy.
Whatever they're mixing it or whatever. That's why you have regular, medium, and premium.
And then you got diesel.
Well, diesel's a different.
Like, what happens if I put diesel in a Ford Taurus?
Oh, the car's gonna shut down.
It's gonna shut down.
People have done it. I've seen people do it.
But and if I put regular gas in the
So if your
18-wheeler,
car, if your car, it's gonna shut down. If it calls for gas, you better put gas in it. You put diesel in a gas engine, you're gonna get one block and that's it. It's all gonna shut off.
wow,
Now you got a hefty bill to fix.
wow. I always wondered that because sometimes
I've seen people do it.
If
They
you're
call
driving
me.
somewhere and
don't
the
drive
diesel's
as
on the
good.
left, regular gas is on the right, you pull up to the diesel and you don't feel like making that U-turn to go back
you
to the
know what?
regular gas.
Common sense now. You're gonna learn something. The diesel neck on the hell they call that? The trig the
nozzle,
the
whatever?
nozzle is thicker than the regular gas. So when you go to put it in, a lot of people like it don't want to go in, so they just say I'm just gonna squeeze it, right? Once that don't go in, guess what? That's diesel. Even though it's green, it's gonna be green, but people have done it. I've seen somebody do it with a brand new Honda.
He put diesel.
A brand new Honda, they put diesel in the car and call me.
Yo, he put diesel in a Honda? That's OD. That's OD.
The car was brand new. It was the first time they
He
filled
probably
it up.
was like, nah, I put diesel in
The
this.
first time they filled it up. They called me. Brand new car. Swear to God.
Diesel in a Honda. Wow. You gotta
And they
put
didn't want to bring
premium.
it to the dealer because it was a lease. So they called me. And
So when let's say I do put diesel in my Honda, how do I get that out?
gotta get it towed to the shop. We gotta get it out. What we do is you either siphon it out. Majority of times we siphon it out, or you gotta get to the fuel regulator. We put a hose on it and we just crank it out. We put a machine on it and it'll just pump all the fuel out. Now you gotta take the spark plugs out because you started the car already.
Yeah.
You gotta put new spark plugs in because diesel already went in there. And then put regular gas. And this is when you gotta put the premium. I don't know what it has in it. Right?
But if you do diesel, you're not supposed to.
You better
you
put
clean it out. You better put premium in
Put
there.
some premium in there. I don't know what it got in it. You better put some premium in there.
That's crazy. You've been a mechanic since how old? Though you don't even know what's in the premium.
I don't.
They putting and
So-
fentanyl in
I
the
don't know what they put in
premium.
there.
Why is the premium so elite, bro? I don't understand.
that's
I
why
always
it
want to know that unleaded and
Whatever
premium.
it is, I don't know. It does something. It really does. It doesn't burn as fast. Whatever they put in it.
That's
So
crazy.
it does work. Yeah, so that,
What if it's as simple as putting less water in it? I don't know. That's
what, the
crazy.
fuel?
In the compared to premium and unleaded, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that brand new Honda I did. A few cars I've done that.
And he was like,
Because-
"Yo, why isn't this working?"
No, they call. Oh, my car's shut off. It started up and it's backfired. It won't go nowhere. What?
Wow.
You gotta drain it out. But common sense. If it don't fit,
Don't use it.
don't use it.
Yeah.
Nah, they're gonna just squeeze. They held it and filled it up with diesel.
That's wild, bro. And ain't the diesel one the knob green?
It's thicker. It does not fit.
Wow.
And they held it there. and
I can
filled it up.
understand the premium thing. You press 89 instead of 87.
93.
Yeah, instead of 87.
Right.
Like, I understand that. So this is something I always want to know too. I'm so ignorant to cars, it's insane. Letting your car warm up, is that help now in 2026? Like, is there a point of
In a way, yes, it does help. Maybe give it like 2-3 minutes, not even.
older cars with like 5 years or plus?
I would warm them up.
What's the point though? Like, why?
So the fluid gets a little warm to go through.
Okay.
Else it won't shift into high gear. So you don't warm it up. You get on the highway, it's only going to go
It's
first,
only gonna
second.
Okay.
And then you're like, what's going on, you know?
It's not hitting that
It's
extra
not-
gear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That makes sense,
Depending on, you know, the weather. If it's too cold, let that shit warm up.
Oh, it's really not gonna hit gear,
No.
that gear.
That's, some cars, that's a safety issue too. It would stop you from burning up your transmission. Because the fluid's cold, so it's not gonna go through.
It gotta be like
It'd be a little warm.
Yeah.
That way it would help you shift faster.
Yes.
If not, you won't get out of second gear or first gear. It'll just rev until it warm up, and then you'll be able to go.
Wow. Okay. All right, that makes sense now.
It's when it's cold, yeah, warm your car up.
Yeah, warm your car up.
Yeah.
But that makes sense though. Like when it's nice out in the summertime, like you could feel if you.
It's the fluid. The
Yeah.
fluid has to get warm. Cold fluid, how is it gonna move around?
And that makes sense because the car moves different. If I start the car, if I go into shop right and come out and start it back up, it's gonna be still warm.
Right.
That makes sense. Wow. So would you rather be homeless for a year or be in prison for a year?
Shit. I want to be in jail for 24 hours.
You'd rather be homeless for a year
Shit.
on
That's rough. How you asking? That's a tough one, man.
I don't know what I would pick.
Homeless for a year? or in prison?
What would my son
I'm gonna be
Nando say
homeless.
too? What would you rather, Nando?
I'll be homeless.
Honestly, do I have a car? That's a,
You got nothing.
I'll be homeless.
You got
figure it out.
blankets
I'll be homeless. I ain't going to prison.
for a year, Nando.
I'll do it.
job?
Listen.
No.
Yo,
Job?
I'll tell you
No.
what. I seen a kid, worked at my job,
I remember this.
was homeless, and slept in his car.
Wow.
Him, his girlfriend, and they found a dog. They put a blanket over the car, and they slept in the car.
Wow. Okay, let's say you got a car.
Oh, I'll be homeless.
Homeless?
Yeah,
I'm being homeless. I'm not going to
Go
know.
DoorDash, go do something, get a gym.
You're gonna figure it out.
Clean this.
Listen, that's right. You get a gym. You're
Yeah.
homeless. The gym has a shower. They don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You go, listen.
$30 a month.
You'll figure it out.
Crunch is 10.
Right.
You'll figure it out.
But
Understand?
you in prison, you know
I
you
ain't
always
figuring-
got meals.
No. So what? You don't have freedom.
Yo, you got a point.
But you could,
You got a point.
yeah.
You don't have freedom.
Unless you in the hole or the 23
You
and
don't
1,
have freedom. I'm not going. Count that one out.
I'm not going
I don't
either.
want to sit
I'm
24
not a big
hours.
fighter, bro, so I'm not about to, you feel me, have to fight for my meals.
No, I sat 24 hours ain't no joke.
I'm not trying,
So no car, you still be homeless.
I don't know. See, there.
I will be homeless. I'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Nothing, I might go.
In New York too,
I'll figure it out.
because it get cold.
You'll figure
If
it
I
out.
was in Arizona or like Cali, LA,
I'm not going to prison.
I'll go to Skid Row.
I'm not going to prison.
You want to go? Like I'm going to
Nah,
Skid Row.
see, if it was in somewhere tropical, I'll be homeless. But
I'm
nowhere tropical and I
staying
gotta be outside,
homeless.
like in New
I'll
York,
figure it
bro,
out.
in Wintertime, bro, send me to Rikers.
Listen.
nigga.
Yeah.
What you talking about, bro? I'll do that.
Yo, you don't see these guys make it work for themselves being
Yeah.
homeless?
No, I do.
How many
Listen,
people die?
cardboard box.
Bro.
Yeah.
Listen, you live. Before we had all these luxuries, where do you think people live? Outside,
Very true.
right? People throw blankets in the garbage, right? Not taking that blanket. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, especially if you in the
I'm
city.
not going to prison. You ain't figuring it out in there.
Yeah. Nah, no funny.
No freedom.
Yeah.
You don't have the freedom.
Yeah, you can't. You,
At least
the
you
dude
go
that's sitting
outside.
above you could want to
No,
kill
when
you.
you go outside and you panhandle. Listen, you know how much money panhandlers make a day? I'm homeless. I'm gonna figure it out. Mm-hmm. How you gonna figure it out inside there?
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta go to bed. Shut lights. How you live? No, I'll be homeless. You
And for
understand?
you, if you have a car, this dude would make his car like
the best. I'm telling you, I've seen it all. I've seen
If
it
he was
all.
to sleep with his car would be like, oh, you go in there and it's like a
Just
mansion
take
in
the
there,
seats
right?
out.
He'll turn a
you only
Honda
need one
Civic
seat.
into a mansion.
You only need one seat. Take the seats out.
Yeah.
Where you make a bed.
Listen.
Once it's flat, like honestly, you sturdy.
You make the best. I'm not going to prison.
Yeah.
That's not an option.
I don't blame you. You know, this is just a dumb thought. You know what I always thought about? You know how we got a car, like whatever, a car, your Lexus or whatever, and it's driving in a lane. And how does the bus fit on the same lane? And if you on a bus, it looks way wider. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go through a toll and your car barely fitting, but a bus is
Move right through it.
Bro, the bus feels like 20, like not 20, but like at least 15 feet wide. Like, I can't go like this on a bus.
Yeah, think about it. You got the 2 seats at least. Well, some of them got like 2 seats on one side.
You got 3 on the other side. How are we in the same lane?
And a walkway.
How are we in the same lane?
They got a hallway in the bus.
I can't even go like this in my car if I'm in the middle. How are we in the same lane? Oh, whatever. That was just dumb, but that's something to think about. How are we in the same lane? Anyways, how do you feel about electric car EVs? They call them. You
I
like
don't like
those?
them.
You don't
No,
like
I
them?
like them.
You don't like them?
No, I don't even. I don't like them to a point where I didn't even look into them.
I heard they lower. Is it true that they're lower maintenance though than like gas
Yeah,
cars?
it's like the Tesla. The Tesla, the computer's right under your foot. You push a button, they diagnose it, and they send you something in the mail, and they tell you how to fix it in the Tesla. But I'm the type of I'm used to gas, right? And I like to drive, and you could only do but so much with an electric car,
As far as what?
as far as you could go. It's electric, so
It's like
when you're
some of it's like 200 miles.
whatever they give you with the car, like I said, I didn't follow into it, but whatever the mileage is with the electric, now you got to find a place where you can recharge yourself, right?
And right now in 2026, there's a lot of
There is a lot of places.
There's a lot of places, but you go more
But
rural.
if you're a
right?
driver, if you're a person that you're driving, you're in the gas, you like to drive.
Yeah.
You got to be cautious now with your electric car.
Yeah.
Because you step on the gas, the electricity coming down.
Set it up in your house.
You know.
And not only that, you go more rural, and you stop seeing them.
Right.
Stop seeing them. After that 250 miles,
So they were pushing the electric cars on people. Now they're not really pushing it on people because they didn't really get the concept of like they built it and it's going, but they didn't really get a handle of the electric car yet.
so electric cars don't come in your shop. They can't. It's electric.
No, I'm not touching them anyway.
Yeah.
It's like it's.
So you know how
right
you
before the electric car, they had the hybrid.
Yes.
So the hybrid would charge off the tires. If you don't understand hybrid, there's a big letter on the battery or when you open up the hood. If you're not tested or if you don't know about it, high risk, you're shocked to death. When I see that, I don't want to touch the wire.
Nah. Yeah, I'm not playing with the electric.
I don't. Hybrid, you could get shocked. You open the hood, you see the hybrid.
If someone bring a
zero gauge,
if someone bring an electric car to your house, it start drizzling. It's over.
Nah, they
Nah, I'm fucking with
technology. I wouldn't even get in the car. Get shocked.
What would be a plus of having an electric car then?
I don't know what people get out of it. So you start it up, you don't even hear it.
You
So you
that.
got to get used to.
Yeah.
You push the button. You got to wait to read it say ready, and then you could drive.
Yeah.
And you don't hear it.
A lot of old school people don't. You know what I mean?
They're fast.
Y'all bad with
people like
technology
speed, they're
anyway,
nice,
so
but
they don't understand.
I don't
bad
want
with technology.
Nah, today these cars, I don't want them.
That makes sense, especially for like the older crowd because it's technology, but
Technology's advancing every
Yeah.
year. Technology's advancing. You know,
that's crazy.
and you got to go to school. You got to learn more and more and more, or you're learning it as you go.
Yeah. Speaking of like learning it as you go, would you rather somebody that brings a car to you or to your shop or whatever? You'd rather someone that doesn't know anything about cars or someone that thinks they know or know it all?
You go through that also. You know, they
Yeah.
think they know it all, but end of the day, why did you bring it to the shop if you knew it all?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right?
Yeah.
If you know it all, why you bring it to the shop?
So would you rather me come in like I don't know nothing, or someone else over here
you know,
come in?
they come in and they say, all right, I think it's this, that, and the third, and then you tell them it's this. But I really don't think, you know, you go back and forth until you show them that type of person that thinks they know it all, they have to physically see what's wrong with it. And then they will agree with you. If not, they're not going to agree with you.
They're like, somebody told me it was this.
Right. They're
Yeah.
going to stick with, you know, this is what I think it is. Until they fit, then they say, oh, okay, fix it.
Yeah.
You know?
That would be annoying. Somebody come in, oh, it's this. You like, no,
tell
it's
you.
actually this.
You see it all. You see it all.
That gotta be annoying. When you get a car, you could tell the way people live. What's one of the strangest things you found in somebody's car? Or you seen in somebody's car? You've seen it all.
You see it all.
When you working on them cars, you look through the windows like, what is this? What do he got in his car? You see
a few things. One time I had this guy that they bring the car in. He spit sunflower seeds all through the fucking car.
he's wild while he's driving.
And you get skeeved. Like
Yeah.
another person, you get in the car and it's smelling. And you're like, what the is this smell? Pop the trunk, the guy got an old piece of chicken in his thing. The old man forgot to take his chicken out and it was the summertime. Oh. So you know what happens? You don't have that chicken in the fridge? How the car smell? Through the whole shop?
They could just something off. That's so simple.
Even the lawn trucks. Like, if we leave them in the shop overnight, you want to vomit because they leave the lawn shit inside there. So, see it all? Forget it. You got to strip. People live in their cars. And it's sad.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
You know, they have their laundry in there. You got to put stuff in their trunk. You pop the trunk, you're like, what the is all of this in there? You know? They're living in there. It's disgusting.
Stuff in a lot of stuff all over the car probably.
It's disgusting.
You ever like had a car come in and he was like, oh, ain't no saving this. Like,
Yeah. And guess what? They fix it.
you get asked to fix it still.
They still want to fix it. Ain't no saving this, then they fix it. You don't know where they want to fix it, they fix it. They spend the money. You're shocked that they're spending the money.
Yeah. Wow. So you ever get like, because you work on transmissions and engines, people come in your shop for reasons other than the transmission or engine.
Yeah.
Like, what's the funniest thing? Like, somebody came in, they were like, can you fix this? Can you do this? And you're like, what? Like,
It's an automotive shop. We just don't advertise.
yeah.
Yeah. We fix everything. Somebody their seatbelt, they want to fix the seatbelt. We fix everything. You know, anything can be fixed.
It's probably countless things. Some of them probably
Like moldings, like stupid stuff like that. That's
moldings, like molding in the car.
Outside of the car, they want a molding fix. Oh, you know, since you're doing the brakes or whatever, if you get a chance, we're a repair shop. Oh, if you get a chance, can you fix my bumper because you know it's hanging? But we don't do that. But what do?
If you get a chance, it's crazy.
Yes, this is what they ask you. Oh, if you get a chance, you know, can you see if you could put a screw in here to make it look good? And you do it. You try to do it because you already got the job from them. You know?
Yeah, that's mad funny. All right, so closing up the pod. At the end, I want to do some rapid fire questions. You get to talk about it, or you could just say your answer. So this is all your preference. So what would be a good first car? I'm 17, and I just passed driver's ed. Now and I just took my driver's test.
For that, I get like a Nissan or a Honda. You know.
I thought you was gonna say a Toyota Camry because you know Toyotas.
You know, everything is about pricing. So somebody young, they gotta get.
I don't got no money. I need a car.
You need a car. I get a little Nissan.
Nissan. Yeah. Those is cool.
Yeah. The GM, not too of a fan, but I'll take a GM.
Yeah, you take anything, especially in New York. All right, so I already know this, but Toyota or Honda?
Toyota.
Muscle car or sports car?
Sports car.
Sports car? Yeah, I already knew that. BMW or Mercedes?
I'm gonna go with a BMW.
BMW? You just said Mercedes a few. All right.
I go with the BMW.
BMW. Hyundai or Kia?
It's the same thing, but I'll go with the Kia.
It's the same thing?
Yes.
Wait, Hyundai is made by Kia?
Kia, yes.
I'm taking that out. I didn't know that. No, I'm not taking that out. Porsche or Corvette?
I'm gonna go with a Porsche.
Over a Corvette?
Yes.
What?
GM.
Oh, wait, Corvette's GM? Yo, he does not like, yo, people do not buy any GM cars, bro. He's going crazy. Tesla or Rivian? Electric cars, I know you don't rock with them, but.
I go with Tesla.
Tesla?
Yeah.
Tents or fishbowl?
I ain't driving a fishbowl. No way. Even my kids are like that.
Yo, yeah, you just showed me.
No
You know what's
way.
crazy? When I was living in Arizona, right? The first day I got there, it was like 114 degrees, and like the first week I was there, I got pulled over, and the cops, they were like, "Yeah, like what's going on?" I was like, "Nah, what's up?" He was like, you got a death wish? You trying to die out here?" I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "The AC's on." He was like, "You're driving fishbowl." I said, "Okay." I was like, I got pulled over for that. He was like, "You got pulled over for that? How about this? Next time I'll give you 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks, if I see you again in your fishbowl, I'm giving you a ticket." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, get some tents, dude." That's exactly what he said. "Get some tents, dude." That's what he said. He said, you want to die out here?" He was like, "Get some tents." He was like, "I'll give you 2 weeks. If you don't got tents in 2 weeks, I'm giving you a ticket." He was like, "Because it's either that or we going to be picking you." He's like, "Everything in your car is going to explode." He was like, "You got to get tents." Meanwhile, I come back to New York, it's $50 per tinted window, which is crazy.
98.
It's 98 now.
Wow.
It's crazy. It was 50 in 2018. That's
I
crazy.
ain't no fishbowl anyway. No fishbowl.
Leather or cloth seats, car seats?
The leather's nice, but it all depends on the weather now.
Okay.
Leather's nice, but hot like hell in the summer. Right? But the cloth seats, I'm going to go with the cloth seats.
Wow, I never thought you would say that. Especially you got tents. Your car not getting too hot.
They still get hot. They still get hot.
Hasi got his windshield tints.
Right.
That's OD. No?
So
When it's raining, it's slow. You can't see nothing.
you can't see nothing.
And it's raining at nighttime,
You
it's
can't
over.
see. You can't see.
It's over.
I'm that type of. I don't want my. I got to be able to see.
Yeah.
Right. And then if say like you live out in the woods, right? You trying to back up. How the hell you gonna? You got to roll every window down, stick
Yeah.
your head out the window
Facts.
because you're too dark. You
Yeah.
can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm not gonna knock it. You know, your windshield, everything looks good when nobody can see you. But when you have, bad weather, how you gonna see? When it's dark, no street lights, how you gonna see? You can't.
You can't.
So that's like catch-22 there. How far do you go with your tint being dark?
Yeah.
You know?
I can't do
My
the
main
front one.
thing, I gotta be able to see.
Yeah.
Or it's pouring rain on a hot day and you don't have no AC. You ain't seeing nothing.
That's a fact, though.
You ain't seeing nothing. I can tell you that. You ain't seeing nothing.
Last one. Actual car key or push to start?
I love the car key. I'm gonna tell you why. Push to start, you gotta have, when it goes to start, at least 11 to 12 volts. Right? So, everybody, quick push to start, boom, car start up. So as the time goes, your battery dies. You can't, once the push to start go, right, your battery's low, and you get a jump and you push to start, it still won't start. Because it pulls too much current from pushing the start. Where you have the car where you could hold the key and crank it while they're still trying to jump it, and the car's still charging, and it will start. Push to start, it takes a while. It just gives you that one shot. So if you don't have the right amount of voltage, you hit the button,
It's
the car
over.
will start.
But if you got the key, you can
got
keep
the key, you
twisting
can hold it.
it.
Right. Wow. Try to give you just the one pop.
Wow, that's crazy.
Huh?
Wow, that's crazy. I would have never thought of that. Wow. Now, anyway, that wraps it up for another episode of Sign on the Pod. Appreciate you for pulling up. Big Chris, it's a pleasure. Till next time.